Hey, let's do this. So what exactly are we doing today? Today, I'm gonna do a live commentary of why Southwest Pillar is not that bad. Because then a lot of people are like, oh my god, Southwest Pillar is like 10 million times harder than Northwest. I'm here to show you it's not that hard. It really isn't. You're just being a bitch. It's fine. If you feel cozy at Northwest, then feel cozy at Northwest. I don't care. Okay, here we go. Right? So the green tiles here, they are the tiles that show you where the spawn can happen, right? So we like to stand here, Northwest Pillar users, so we can block this tile. Let me do this. So we can block this tile, and this tile. When I say tile, I mean the spawn. So we block 3 spawn while standing here, right? And the meta have evolved. Now you can start here and you go to A and B tile or whatever the fuck. Right? So we block these 3 spawns. So what spawns do we have left? Yeah, exactly. What spawns do we have left? We have this one, we have this one, and this one. That will attack us if we come here. Not even this spawn, right? Because this spawn will just come over and then he will just slide, right? So this spawn, we can even ignore this spawn. That means you just have 2 spawns that will hit you from the south side, right? And that's the dreaded double south, right? That's the spawn that everybody hates, right? But if you don't hate it, then there's no reason for you to do northwest pillar. Because if you're here and you do southwest pillar, what spawn are you gonna block? You're gonna block the same 3 spawns here, right? But now instead of only 2 spawn that will drag and start attacking, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 spawn. And they will all come here and they will all start attacking you. That's 4, right? That just means there's a higher likelihood of having the equivalent of double south, but on the north side. That's what it means, right? That's it. So let's just play around with the idea, right? Let's play around with the idea that the double north spawn comes, right? Boom, there's a major, there's a ranger. I like to start here, I start running, I pray mage, right? And then I stand here and they will come slowly and they will start attacking me. Off ticked, of course. I will just simply rotate and start praying against whatever is here. Because it can only be 4 monsters at a time, right? Why is this rotation so good? Because here I can choose if I want to off ticket, like a regular off tick, or if I simply want to just same ticket. Well, now I just ran away like an idiot. Or if I want the same ticket like this, I just walk and boom, these 2 are the same tick, whatever gets dragged here, right? And let's say, oh shit, I fucked it up. What can I do? Now these spawns over here will also be here now. They would get dragged, right? So what can I do here? Now I can do the same thing. If I want to off ticket, just a regular off tick. Or if I want the same ticket, right? It's the same shit. This is the power that you can just rotate freely. Compared to if you want to rotate here, you cannot off ticket if you're not fast enough. Right? Let's say let's say you're here. Boom! These 2 losers spawn. You run around like an idiot. They're off ticked. Now what's your choice? You deal with the Fremenix. You deal with the off tick at the same time, and then now you do like fucking you click the inventory. Oh, I just misclicked that shit. Now you click inventory, start ranging them like an idiot while you have a scythe with max melee in your inventory. Because you can't rotate the other way around. They're always going to be the same thing. Unless you're super fast. That's the theory behind it. That's why I think it's way, way, way more flexible if you can just handle the start. So I'm just going to do a run where I'm going to show you how to handle the start. It's really not that big of a deal. It's the same shit. People are just afraid. I don't know why. I'm going to show you it's not that bad. Well, how do I show this the best way? Um, I'm just gonna pot a regular run. I'm gonna try to commentate over it, and we'll see what happens. So this is like a 4 slot for mage, right? So I could one shot the things. This is a Venator bow. Like this is nothing crazy, just max gear. Nothing crazy. Now I hate food because I don't. I'd rather die than do like safe food money runs and just taking flow. I don't care about it. I like to go fast because it feels more fun. But if you want to, you can just swap two switches for food. Call it a day. Nothing crazy here. I'm just gonna try to be a bit fast. Maybe drop some tips and tricks throughout the entire video. We'll see. It's my first time doing a commentary, so I don't know how much I'll remember. And the reason I go northwest at the start is so I can Venator bow. That's it. If you don't have a Venator bow, the principle applies anyway. So you can if you want to stay southeast. It's the same shit. Dude, this thing's so distracting. I'm gonna actually remove them. It's so distracting. Gonna get a skip. I have the timer here that shows me when they're about to spawn. He's about to spawn at 40. Little claw scratch with a culture, of course. Easy. Sit the fuck down, idiot. I don't mind Solar Flare. If you hate Solar Flare, don't pick Solar Flare. I don't know, this is not an invocations guide. Do whatever you want. I'm simply here to showcase that Southwest is not that bad. Stop being afraid of it for no reason. Fucking briefing. And the reason I don't Scythe is because I just cannot be bothered because I know this guy would spawn. So I'm just gonna Venator it. It saves me the hassle of switching for like a fucking 0.5 DPS increase or whatever. Which is big, like, don't get me wrong, right? I would do it, but for just a couple of seconds, not even, not really speedrunning at the moment. So I just rotated because I knew it was going to be a lone major, right? I didn't even see the major, I just knew it's going to be lonely because the Manticore spawned and started attacking already. It was simply the process of elimination, I think it's called. Again, I can look at the timer, I know when they're going to spawn. They're going to spawn now. Bing, there they are. I have time. I know I can do this, right? But I also know Venator is better, so I'm just gonna Venator. It's actually way better. But the scything is an option if you want to be lazy. What do we have? The frailty. Prey range, because the ranger is spooky. Now we need to off-tick it. I need. So I just simply off-tick it. I'm not doing anything crazy. This is pretty standard. I hope that if you're watching this, you already know how to do this thing. It's very, very standard benefit both setups. I like to start in range gear because I can do a simple one way. I actually don't think I need to do two way, but I do it anyway for the Blood Fury heal. But I just like to camp Piety with the range gear on. That means I don't have to put rigor for the range, right? Like this is enough to kill, and this is enough to kill, right? With Piety on. So that's why I play Piety here. I just dragged him a bit. I'm gonna start melee him first. And hopefully I make the DPS check. If not, I just walk out and manually off tick. It's fine. Like whatever I'm doing here, you don't need to do any of it, honestly. You can just take your time. Doesn't matter. Like all of this is just fucking extra fancy shit that you don't need to care about. All right, wave 7. So this is where I go to southwest pillar. And again, what's the dangerous part, right? It's when it's double north, which is the equivalent of a double south. That can happen way more frequently. That's the hard part, right? Other than that, it's the same, right? So what do we do? Well, we're just gonna take it case by case. We'll see, I guess. Boom. There's nothing attacking me. I just start attacking. He's a mage first, so I do this, 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 right? And now I just simply go here. I just off tick, very simple, nothing crazy. Right? And now I'm just in an off tick cycle. And what happens? Let's say I fail the DPS check. What happens? I will simply move. I will just stand here and the military will get stuck. Oh, I fucked it already. So let's say I'm right here, right? I'm like, oh shit, I'm attacking. I'm failing the DPS check. What am I gonna do? So now he spawns, you go, you pray against this guy, and that's it. This guy will get stuck either here or here, depending on if there's a monster or not. That's it. I'm not doing it like you don't, there's nothing fancy. You don't need to do anything crazy. You just need to plan ahead a little bit. And he won't heal from here. If you want to, you can already, if I wanted to, I can already come here and start attacking this guy. If I wanted to. But I don't want to, so I'm just gonna stick to this guy. And this is why also I don't mind solo flip, because I can just drag him one tile, like it's completely fine. This guy won't attack me anyway, it's completely fine. So that's why Solo Flare 3, in my opinion, is pretty free, because it doesn't, I don't really care about it. The only time I need to care about it is when I'm on this side and I only have one tile to attack, right? Because if there's a monster right there, I only have this tile to attack. Shit! As I get blasted. And now I'm in melee gear, right? I'm in melee gear. So I will pray rigor instead of piety. Because now I need rigor for switch. We run. Oh, it's pretty safe. So just do this. I want to kill this first. Why? Why not? Oh no, it's ranger. I just move. If it was a mage minute manticore, I would stay there. So I don't care about anything else, right? And this is one of the double southwest, one of the double south equivalent spawn, right? But I got a bit lucky and this guy got dragged and it is what it is. No, I don't need to move. He will just come to me. It's fine. And this Minotaur spawn. I will stand here and make sure he gets dragged down, and I will continue my kill. So what happens if I don't stand on this tile, right? That means he will have a slot to stand right here. This will be his slot. And then you need to care of the manticore behind it. So that's why I like to stand here, because I will drag them south and he will just get dragged down. If I stand here, he will not get dragged down, he will get stuck. Which is, you can get him unstuck. You get him unstuck the same way you do at northwest build. It's not a difference. Now this very simple optic. I'm sure everybody recognizes it. I'm not doing anything crazy in my I'm not a mechanical demon. I'm not pulling out fucking 10-way switches and I'm chilling. And this is what's considered super hard. Oh no, southwest pillar. What? I'm not saying it's easy or anything, right? But I'm just saying, if you can handle the double southwest spot or northwest pillar, then you might just fucking do southwest, dude. You can rotate so much easier. Oh, I already done one of the hardest wave. So now what? Now fucking nothing. Now we just click and move on. Oh no, they're off tick. Just rotate, move. There's nothing crazy. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Just go and pretend you know what I mean? I'm not doing anything crazy. And if I wanted to, I could have just stayed there and killed the ranger and then just waited for the Minotaur, if I wanted to. If you wanted to, you could have completely skipped the solar flare. Oh no, how do I drag him? Just move. What? And even if it was a double stack right here, right? Even if it was a double east stack, you could have just stood here and then just off ticket as per usual. Nothing weird or nothing unfamiliar. You've done it before. Oh no, the hardest wave. What am I gonna do? We'll see. I'm sure we can figure something out. So wave 10, double ranger, double manticore. We'll see what will spawn. Oh, a double south spawn again. What does this mean? I know this is safe, so I just go here. Right? Now what do I do here? I just rotate again. If I needed to off-tick it, I could have off-ticked it, but I don't need to off-tick it, so I would. So what would happen now, right? The major will spawn, And I would simply tank the major attack for 2 hits. 1 if you tick perfect, but I'm not that good. I will drag him. See, I just tanked it. Now I stand here, and now it's safe spotted, and this guy will come behind. You can't do this in Northwest Pillar. You just can't. So here, if this was Northwest Pillar, I would have been forced to flick the shaman with the manticore. But here, I don't need to do shit. It's solved. And I even what's it called? I even flicked it correctly. You don't like you can simply just tank it. You don't need to flick anything. Like really, you don't need to get fancy. Just tank it. The shaman is like what, 20 damage, 25 damage or whatever. Like just tank a shaman hit or two. It's fine. And if you're doing this for money runs, you should have a piece of food. Worst case scenario. Right? That was a double south, double north spawn, rather. Yeah, that was a double north spawn, wave 10. With a fucking manticore. I don't know how much worse it can get. And hopefully I showcase that it's not, even then, it's not that bad, dude. Because I'm not doing anything crazy. Well, at least I don't think I. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Wave 11. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Oh, lucky. Nice. Nice. So what would happen if this was a manticore, right? Let's just pretend I would do the same. I would just step out here, tank a mage hit, and then go back in here, right? And the fucking Minotaur would just get dragged down, and the mage would be behind them. I only need to flick against whatever's hitting me on the north side, right? So boom, I tanked the major. I only tanked one major hit, right? Did you see that? Only one. And that's enough for the Minotaur to come down. And when the Minotaur comes down, the major can't hit me anymore. So if this was a ranger, for example, I would have simply pray range and just step out and either just face stack it or try to. I just did that. Okay, anyway, anyways, the wave is fuck. Did that just happen? I just got bumped to 60 without relentless on full torque. I'm trying to focus on speed. I don't care. The wave is solved. You get the point. It's not that fucking bad. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Absolute shit game.